Hello! I'm TheKotti. Some people think I'm a speedrunner. And I really like the Hitman games, so today I'll be doing Blood Money for you. Let's see, actually on the screen it says Showcase, but this is gonna be a Silent Assassin run. More specifically, it's going to be just for tech information, just Silent Assassin. But for everyone else's information, there's the camera. I'll be playing on Pro difficulty, which is the standard way of doing most runs in this game. And I'll be doing New Game Plus for my own convenience, so I don't have to worry about my pistol not being accurate enough in some levels, and that being really the only thing I can. If I can't hit something, it's on me, not the game. Thank you. Very specific. Also, you may see at the bottom of the screen it says Contract Killer, NPC Skill, and all that sort of thing. I am running a external tool that shows you in real time what rating I get. So if I don't get Silent Assassin, this thing is gonna bust me. On my screen I also have like a more high-end version of it here. But for your convenience, you can follow along with what rating I have at any given time at the bottom. It's gonna change in real time, so at points it's gonna be lower than Silent Assassin and then go back to Silent Assassin at the end. Anyway, let's get to it with the first mission. For this one, all I need is a pistol, and time starts when I skip the cutscene. Which is now. So, first mission takes place in a vineyard. I'm supposed to kill the owner of the vineyard and his son, who is over here. Drop a coin so he sees me in a restricted area and starts following me around. He's gonna follow me until he catches me, no matter where I go. However, he can't climb, so he has to take a longer route around to get to me. I'm not allowed in this this building either, but no one's watching the pipe, and we can actually see him running past there down. Maybe? Yeah, there he goes. He knows how to get to me. Also using free cam, which not natively in the game, I'm a horrible cheater, to occasionally show you what's going on elsewhere on the map. There he is. He knows where I am. Hey, sir. Yeah, I know, I'm not supposed to be here. Open the lock over there. See, I don't want that guy to see me. I'll wait for him to look away. He still saw me. This is fine. I think. Let's see who's after me. Oh, sir. Well, this is getting interesting immediately. Well, you go over there for now. And you, my target. No, you get over here. Get over here. Alright, how about we take this again? That was... that was quite the start!
Would you like me to reset the timer there?
I quite frankly don't care, but we will watch the same opening cutscene anyway, so... May as well.
Then we continue.
Let's try again. That was warm-up, let's call it that. Must be because I'm making small mistakes, because I was just part of the highly exciting Super Rave tournament happening next door. And I'm still running an adrenaline high for my amazing run. Which I intentionally, in the end, had to throw, because I need to be here doing a run. Anyway, by now you know he's gonna follow me up to that room. And what is supposed to happen is that I sneak into the other side of the hallway where I get seen, and I push the other target off the balcony, which he wasn't into. But we'll try again. It's a good thing to get the horrible mistake of the run out of the way immediately. Sir? I know. Shoot the lock. Don't get seen. Much better. Get seen by my target instead, so he follows me to the balcony, and things are looking much better already. Yeah. And off you go. You may have noticed that the tracker at the bottom went to professional with warning about witnesses as I pushed him over. That's because he was technically a witness for the split second that he was still alive but falling. And as for what Silent Assassin actually means, it's that I basically don't leave any sort of trace of being here, and the most important factors are not having any witnesses, not killing or harming any non-targets, unless it's an accident, and not having any bodies be discovered, unless it's an accident. And a few other smaller details, but those are the big key factors. And one thing you will see often is that there's also like items left that's affecting my rating. That's because I need to exit the level in my suit and while carrying all my custom weapons. Anyway, first mission done. That was way harder than it was supposed to be. Alright, this mission, however, is actually supposed to be kind of hard. Lots of things happening in a short period of time in this opera where I have to kill the actor and a VIP guest. First, I'm gonna throw an explosive on this plant. It's gonna work as a distraction. Unpack my sniper rifle here on the stairs to skip an animation. Shoot open a lock. Detonate the mine so everybody runs upstairs because the mine is so high up on that plant. And this makes the VIP target run into that corner where I can shoot him. There he goes. A couple of distraction shots over there. Kill the other target. Pull out the detonator and run out. The reason why I shot those distraction shots is so that the two civilians won't notice the body of the second target, and as you can see, it's an assassin. And if you're wondering why I didn't get seen while running around with the sniper rifle like that, it's because I had the detonator in my right hand and the sniper in my left hand, and the NPCs only care about what's in your right hand. Alright, Flatline. It's one of the longer missions in the game, mostly because there's some unskippable waiting involved. So here my goal is to rescue a friendly agent and kill 3 targets. And rescuing the friendly agent from that side of the building is on a timer and involves a long cutscene. In order to get there, I'm silently going to fire my SMG, so everybody in that part of the building comes out and opens all the doors for me. Thank you, sir. Normally that requires a keycard, so you can't even shoot open the lock or lockpick it. Up, down over here, and we got a cutscene to watch. And I believe we have a donation that we could read during cutscene.
Yes, we do. It's very simple. It's a $5 anonymous donation with no message. Thank you very much.
Very simple. Thank you. But yeah, this cutscene sadly is like 70 seconds long, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They'll never let me out alive. I know.
And then the second part of the cutscene. And in the picture-in-picture right there, you can see one of the targets that I'm supposed to kill. We'll get to him eventually. But yeah, after this cutscene, I exit the building, and we'll see another little picture-in-picture cutscene of this guy being delivered out from this medical wing into the morgue. And at that point, the mission is on a timer. And yeah, this phone call reveals that, hey, instead of 1 target, you actually have 3 targets. They're optional, but in the Silent Assassin runs, it's, I don't know, a tradition at this point, I guess, to do all optional objectives as well. There are a few of those throughout the game. And in this mission in particular, it doesn't matter if we do them or not, because at the end we'll still end up waiting a few seconds until we can actually finish the mission. Anyway, on to those 3 targets. Actually unlocking this door this time. Then I'm gonna bait out this guard over here.
Hey, you got
no business here. Human shield him and knock him out in the doorway so he keeps the door open for me. And steal his outfit. And here's another good example of the rating changing in real time, by the way. It's professional right now. Drop a coin for this guy, so he doesn't interrupt me later on. Target number 1 is here, taking a bath. And drowning.
Tell me what happened.
Tell me what happened! Target 2 has another accident. And right here, the guy who I threw a coin at would be walking in, this guy, and seeing things he's not supposed to see, and that would be very, very unfortunate. Target number 3 is right now about to start cooking. We should get a picture-in-picture and some quality animations. I'll wait for him to pick up the spoon, so we can get a yoink. If an NPC is in the middle of some specific animations or on a surface or in an awkward position where the strangling animation can't happen, then instead you just get that sort of neck snap yoink animation. And then we just head to the exit. The friendly agent we are rescuing still isn't there, so we gotta wait at the door there for a few seconds until the door becomes openable. Yeah, now it says unlocked door, but we don't have a key. One doesn't exist. We'll wait until it says open. Throw a coin over here to distract this guy. He's now so interested in the coin that he won't notice me meddling with the patient. Well, corpse, I suppose, at this point. And we can get out of here. Silent Assassin. Alright, the next mission is my favorite in the entire Hitman series. Last year at the ESA I played this mission like 8 times. If you watch that run, this might look pretty familiar. I'm just gonna cause a bit of a distraction over here on the sidewalk. Make all of the guards in this lovely little house run out. Give me free access indoors. Meet my target at this safe closet. And then run to his little indoors pool area. There's his wife, who also has to die as she has microfilm that I need. And throwing a coin at the skylight kills them both. Occasionally there's also random guards who choose to follow me over there and also get hit by the broken glass. As for my exit, I'm going through the garage here because going through the front door would cause all of these people to aggro to me. And while it's not the worst thing in the world, I can survive that. There's a bit of a risk to it. Alright, under a minute. That's nice. What's next? Murder of Crows. Alright, this one has a lot going on. So at the beginning, let me actually show you what's going on. Because behind me there's a bunch of NPCs. And I want to distract this guy into running in a certain direction. Normally he has like 3 different paths that he can slowly take to get to a bad guy's hideout where I'm supposed to kill people. But I don't want to do that, so I want to just make him panic and run there straight away. But I can't do that because there's these people who see me do anything. However, if I prepare a coin, they stand up, face each other for a split second, and during that time, I can fire my gun. Right about there, and now this guy's running away. Next up, I'm gonna prepare my fiber wire in a way that both the red bird and one of my targets, who's over there in front of me, will see me and they become witnesses and start attacking me. Okay, yeah, I got seen. Then I'm gonna peek through the keyhole here, which distracts a guard. So he runs away and leaves this door unguarded. Right now my target is actively attacking me. Human shield this guy. Oh, you are not supposed to fire your gun. This is gonna get a little awkward. Alright. And I'm not allowed to kill this person because he's not a target. However, by doing this, I can manipulate the other target into shooting him. And now things are looking mighty awkward because I need to pick up a walkie-talkie. And some people are a little bit aggro to me at this point. Oh boy. Let's see how this turns out. I need to check the map soon as well. I'm taking more damage than I would like. I'm still gonna try to salvage this, but I make no promises. I now know where I'm supposed to go, but there's like 5 people shooting at me. Let's go through there. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. But yeah, one more target. He's in a random position, which is why I needed to pick up the walkie-talkie, which reveals his location. I haven't been shot in a while, but I still have to get out of here somehow. That's the concerning part. Also, no bodies have been found, which is very nice. There's the target. I'm so concerned about jumping down here. I feel like the people chasing me may have lost me. We're so close to the exit. And I can't see the aggroed people in the crowd. Sound assassin! At this point, it would be good to explain that just because people are shooting at me, it doesn't mean they saw anything. They may have seen me next to a body, which makes them jump to conclusions, but they can't really prove in court that, hey, it was that guy who killed them. So it's all good. And they also didn't see any bodies because they were too focused on, you know, shooting at me. That's not supposed to be that exciting. Oh, what's next? You better watch out. All right. Whew. All right. At the beginning, I'm gonna draw a coin, which makes this guy face away, as I want to pull out my gun around here. So I can shoot that jacuzzi and kill my first target. There he goes. If I didn't throw the coin, I would get witnessed immediately. Right, and the second target is at the top of this building. I also need to steal a videotape. That's very close to him, and that's why I have the sniper rifle with me. I don't actually want to use the sniper rifle, but it occupies my left hand. And if I have something in both my hands, I can skip the pickup animation for the videotape, which is important because there's going to be people shooting at me while I pick it up, and I'll take a lot of damage. It also saves a couple of seconds, but that's whatever. Don't care too much about time to that degree. We'll head to the studio. And the guard patrols here are a tiny bit random. Okay, are you gonna follow me? Are you gonna say something?
Don't do anything stupid.
Okay, well, you do you. Get knocked out. And the target is right over here with his dog, who is unfortunately a witness. So I do have to shoot the dog, I'm sorry. Right. Oh no, you are not supposed to shoot me yet. Let me just steal this videotape and try not to die. Oh my god, I'm taking way more damage than I'm supposed to. That's not a lot of health to work with. If these people are aggro to me, I am dead. They are aggro to me. I think I'm gonna do something that... Close your eyes for a second. I definitely did not press the end level button. Because I definitely don't have cheats running in the background. Really, the level exit was like 4 steps away from where I died. I don't feel like you need to see all that again. It will be the exact same run, except getting shot a tiny bit less. Let's pretend everything is fine.
Welcome to Mississippi.
Alright, Death on the Mississippi. Lots of targets in this one. Again, I'm gonna use a coin to make sure everybody faces this way. Yeah, eyes on me. Not on this person I'm about to kill. He can also keep facing that way so I can more easily human shield him and toss him overboard. Again, he becomes a witness for the split second that he's alive while falling. The next target is in this hallway over here. I'm gonna make him go into his cabin by throwing a coin, and then I'm very specifically going to shoot him in the ass. This is important because if I shoot him in the head, there's a chance that he makes like a death scream that alerts somebody to his position. But if I shoot him in the ass, nobody notices. Now we still have a bunch of people in the... Oh, I don't want to get lost. Can you instead come over here? I guess you're out. Bye. Yeah, you're out. He's not supposed to turn like that, and he can cause trouble if he sees me climb over here where all my targets are. And now that I had to do that, I can safely say that all of the timings are way off. So things might be a little exciting again. Oh, well, one of my targets is not here. He's somewhere else. We'll catch up to him later. Oh my god, this run is going brilliantly. Yeah, private property. Oh, and you had to shoot. Of course you had to shoot. You just had to shoot and potentially alarm everybody. Oh, and you are aggroed. Excellent. Well, oh boy. I think I took a shotgun blast somewhere because I am dead. I could have possibly salvaged this even if people are aggroed to me, but apparently I took way too much damage at some point. So let's try again with a very different cycle, I hope. Once again, everybody eyes over here. Oh, we got a different cycle over here. So I don't have to human shield him, I can just push him over. Off he goes. There is a little bit of randomness in the NPC's behavior. It's that while all of the NPCs have a set cycle, it might start a tiny bit differently each time. So there's like plus or minus, say, 2 meters in where they are compared to where they could be. Which is why the guy on the left here was turning sooner than I expected last time. Because normally I should be able to just run past him like this. And this time he heard me take the footsteps behind him, which is why he turned. So at such a seemingly convenient time. And this guy is where he's supposed to be. Let's see, what shall I do over here? Let's go left. Again, since the patrols are so random at times, in this mission in specific, I don't really have a set route on what I do. I just do whatever seems right at the time. Of course you would fire at me. It's always... of course... Could people stop shooting at me? This guy is now technically a witness. I will do my best to get rid of him. Let's see if anybody heard the gunshots. Probably not, because this guy hasn't noticed anything. So far we only have one extra witness, and if I just throw him over this massive ledge... Silent assassin, yeah. And all objectives are complete. Alright. Wow, this is more exciting than it was supposed to be. And then we jump off to the exit, one of the rare actual major glitches in the game. Up next is Till Death Do Us Part.
Hello, 47.
In which all I need is a pistol. And even that I'm only going to be using as a lockpick. So this is a redneck wedding. It's a weird mission in the sense that you are allowed to have your gun out, but people still become witnesses if they see you. And that's because everybody else in here is also just firing their guns at the air because... Yeehaw. Open a door, throw a coin to distract the guard in there. So he faces away for a second and allows me entry. And I'm gonna go through the attic to the room of my first target, who's gonna be watching TV in his own little isolated room. How about we actually hit the lock? Thank you. Get the fiber wire ready. Yoink! Always great when you can get the wonky animation with the fiber wire. Then I'm gonna place an explosive above a chandelier over here. That's gonna kill the second target eventually. I'm not allowed to be here, and as you may have noticed, people are eager to tell me that I'm not allowed to be in places. Recam to check out what's going on here. Oh, he's just done shooting. Oh, fantastic, someone else is running in. Let's see what happens. Timings are gonna be interesting.
Hey, buddy, this area is restricted.
Yes! Got it. I was a little worried about that chandelier kill because it's based on him noticing me upstairs and coming upstairs to tell me that I'm not allowed to be there. But if the door is open already, he might come to me sooner and that might mess up with the timing of the detonation, but I was able to adjust fortunately, so Sound Assassin. Up next is the most exciting mission of them all. Everybody's favorite, House of Cards.
Las Vegas for
This is gonna take about 6 minutes, and there's not really anything I can do about it. Because we have 3 targets, and 2 of them are not on the map yet. I can prepare by leaving a bomb over there. So, the way this works is that my first target is already on the map. I can go kill him right now, and then the other 2 are gonna arrive. First one shows up at like 2 minutes, and the second one shows up at like 5 minutes. And there's very little I can do to speed any of this up. There is a tiny little trick that I will get into later, but I'll demonstrate it once we're there. Anyway, first I'm gonna leave my gun in the ladies' room. Here's my first target. Just gonna wait for him to walk towards that corridor.
Hey, gorgeous. Interested in a little white meat?
Yes, yes, stop talking and get moving. And then I'm gonna open the door as he passes, so he sees the gun and goes to pick it up. Yep, that's a gun. Surprise! And nobody ever goes there, so we can just leave the body on the floor. And at this point, the second target should be almost here. We may have seen the picture-in-picture display, a limo arriving or something. I wasn't really paying attention myself. Let's take a free cam look at where he is. Yep, that's him. He also has a briefcase with him. That is one of the optional objectives that I will be completing, simply because that is the way I do things. Come to think of it, was there any other... Oh yeah, the briefcase in the Murder of Crows where I got shot, and it was way more exciting than it was supposed to be. That was also an optional objective when I got the briefcase. But yeah, he's gonna take the elevator to the 8th floor, I think. Hard to say, because he's not gonna actually go to the 8th floor. Not for long, anyway. So I have a coin. So we're going up. And he's gonna be looking at the coin. And because he's looking at the coin, he's not gonna exit the elevator when the elevator is up. He's too entranced by the coin, and will allow me to just send the elevator back down immediately. Yeah, we're heading back to the lobby, buddy. And if I push him over here, he has an accident and dies. Because the elevator is moving down as I push him, he technically falls such a long distance that it counts as fall damage kill. And of course, since it's an accident, it doesn't matter that somebody finds the body. It's completely natural that that sort of thing happens. And at this point, we have like 2 minutes to kill with nothing. Because the final target doesn't show up until like some 5 minutes and something. The one thing you can do to speed this up is that there's a bunch of limousines going through this area, dropping off random people and then driving away. So that you can like boost those limousines by first blocking them a tiny bit and then getting out of the way, which makes them drive faster than they normally would. I'll kind of do it with this one. Like, I'll block it and then I'll step away and it drives a bit faster, and that saves like next to nothing, in my opinion. I haven't timed it. But yeah, in my opinion, doing that is like blowing at paint to make it dry faster. In the end, you're still watching paint dry. Yeah, like I could go there and try to boost it on the way out as well, but I kinda suck at it, so I'm not even gonna embarrass myself trying to do it. And the next car that shows up is actually gonna be the target, and for that car, it is important to do a limo boost, because it also makes his bodyguard spawn faster, but it doesn't make him spawn faster, which makes it possible that I can distract those bodyguards with an explosion without distracting him. And that works as a setup for a very specific kind of explosion kill. Speaking of, I actually equipped the explosive, so I'm ready to do it. So I'm gonna place the car behind the limo, as it's dropping off the passengers, and then detonate the first mine that I left somewhere over there, and wait a couple of seconds and detonate the mine I'm about to drop. And what's gonna happen is that the first mine distracts all of the guards into running towards the explosion, then the target spawns and dies to the second explosion. Hopefully without harming any of the non-targets. There we go. Drop the bomb behind the limo. Detonate at the top of these stairs. Guards are distracted. Detonate the second one. Target is dead, no one else is dead. And ideally, the target is also very, very well hidden at this point. I'll take a free cam look just now. The reason why the body isn't found is because it is stuck under the limousine and nobody can see it. And the limo, of course, never moves because something is blocking its path. And sound assassin. Dance with the devil.
It's over 40.
Also bring an SMG with me in addition to my typical pistol. Here we have a Heaven and Hell party. Both Heaven and Hell have 2 targets each. We're first gonna head on over to the Heaven party. Avoid the camera by waiting for it to turn. Fire the SMG to distract all of the guards in this parking garage that has the elevators to each of the parties. Yep. Somebody was firing a gun over there. Go check it out, guys. Meanwhile, I'll head to the party. Up there, I'm gonna throw a coin to make a guard face me. Notice that I'm not supposed to be here. Come to the elevator with me and I can grab his outfit, which gives me better access to the party. Almost there. Throw the coin. He should notice me. Gonna be trouble. He's still alive because the elevator wasn't moving down. Then I have a very specific setup over here. Let's see. We don't have a guard here. I'm gonna leave a syringe for a guard that will be here. Let's check the map. All right. We have our target over here. I'm gonna shoot him in the leg in a very specific way. I'm first gonna let this guard move out of the way. There we go. I want that guard to be distracted so he doesn't see me fire the gun. But because I shot my target in the leg, he's now gonna run towards me because he knows that somebody shot him and he knows where the person who shot him went. So magically he knows to follow me into this room where I can safely assassinate him and grab his outfit because it's way cooler than mine. Distract this guard over here into leaving. I don't want you in this room because my second target is on stage singing. And I can just snipe her from here. Wait for the doors to close. There we go, she's dead. And people are happy that she's done singing now because she wasn't very good at it. Which is why nobody finds her body. Or the real reason why nobody finds her body is that once I go down this elevator, most of the AI gets disabled in the Heaven party. Which is very convenient. I would love to show that with free cam, but going there with the camera might enable some of that AI and get the body found. So you just have to take my word for it. Couple of SMG shots over there to make it safer to leave the body in the elevator I was just in. Don't want anybody finding that. Check the map for where my 2 targets are in hell. Alright. Again, there's a little bit of variance in where NPCs are when you start the level, so I can't be sure that these 2 are where they currently are. Talk to him. He's my first target. Hello. Here I am. There's 2 ways to kill her. Either talk to her and follow her into this room, or allow her to go perform some pyro show and sabotage that. But since she happened to be here, so I'm just gonna shoot her and leave the body there. Meanwhile, the bartender who I talked to first, we're supposed to have a duel with him in the torture chamber over there. And there's a cutscene that happens when I approach him at the door. However, if I throw a coin, or let him see me in the coin throwing animation, I can just run past him.
What was that noise?
And skip the cutscene. And if I then shoot him in the leg, he's gonna run into the torture chamber with me. Yeah, somebody shot you, dude! And I can just fiber wire him. And I love firing him specifically because of this beautiful animation. And at this point, all of the targets are dead, so I just gotta get out. It's a little bit rare that I get the gunshot kill on the 3rd target in this instance, rather than the pyrotechnics sabotage. Fire a few shots over here, so that the guards outside are occupied with that and are less likely to shoot me on my way out. Get my suit to restore Son of the Assassin, and get out. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. And yeah, they were all investigating that elevator. Cool. Very simple. One more real mission to go, which is Amendment. Bring an SMG in addition to my typical silver baller, and let's infiltrate the White House. Easiest way to do that is to go to the bathroom, throw a syringe in the corner, and let one of the guards come and pick it up.
No one has to get hurt here.
No, yeah, no one's getting hurt. But thank you for your outfit. And now I have free access to most of the level. First, I'm gonna take a videotape from the White House security system. It's high tech. Now none of the cameras function anymore. Or rather, they function, but it's okay for me to get seen in front of them. Open this door. There would have been a keycard right next to the videotape, but... what do we do with a keycard? We have a gun. Next up is the Vice President. I'm gonna let him see me in a room that I'm not supposed to be in. And he's gonna start following me, as you know at this point. Let's see, where is he? Okay, so he's a couple of rooms away. Once he's over here, I'm gonna open some doors. And he's gonna be like, yo, you're not supposed to be here. He's gonna say you're not supposed to be here. Sir? Sir? Have you gone completely blind? What the heck? Okay, now he's following me, and all the timings are wrong. Oh boy, I wonder if this can still work. No, it can't. You, sir, look here. Oh boy. How do I salvage this? Can I throw a bomb over here? Are you gonna react to it? No? Oh, well, you reacted to it. Excellent. Yep, okay. So the White House isn't very robustly built. It has a bunch of holes all over the place. And oh boy, the guy whose outfit I was supposed to take just went inside the room I'm not supposed to be in. And well, he's gonna come out, I'm sure. I'm supposed to catch up to him while he's while he's having a cigarette over there. But since the vice president was oblivious to anything happening around him, that didn't happen. Well, while that's going on, I can explain what's going on. Over here in the Oval Office, right there behind that door, that's about to close, is my second target. And this mission is kind of a setup, so as soon as you go there, you're gonna have a little conversation, and he's gonna set off an explosion, and you're supposed to have a big fight on the rooftop over there. I don't want to do that, it takes a long time. Instead, I'm going to improvise. Well, what I'm going to do instead, you'll see in a second, but first I need to get a disguise and actually go there. I'm so interested in what all the timings are going to be like, because everything is going so wrong right now. But that's kind of the beauty of Hitman. Just improvise, see what happens. This body should be fine over here. There's only gonna be like 20 people walking past. So, I'm gonna go into first person mode, get my gun ready, and during the cutscene, I'm gonna hold down the shoot button. And as soon as the cutscene ends, I'm gonna headshot him, because conveniently in first person mode, his head is right in the middle of the screen. And if I buffer my shot by holding down the mouse button, pop! I can shoot him right there. However, there was an explosion in this room. So I gotta go here and fire my SMG so people forget about the explosion and instead investigate the gunshots. If I didn't do that, the body would almost definitely be discovered. Which it would not be good, as it wasn't an accident. And both targets down, it's time to head to the exit. And as you may remember, I left a body over here. Nothing suspicious. Yep. Don't discover it. But yeah, because of the explosion, there's a scripted sequence, and all of the non-guards are currently... the bloodstains. All of the non-guards are currently busy with being panicked, so they won't be able to find any bodies. Oh boy, this has been an exciting run. But yeah, all I gotta do now is get my suit back, and it should restore my silent assassin status. Let's see what the timing over here is, because there are some NPCs walking through here that can see me open this door. We're good. Well, we have to open it again. No, we're good. Alright, and silent assassin. Took a bit longer than it was supposed to, but we salvaged it. Now, the final mission. Requiem, which is just a shootout. But there are some fun things about the shootout. I'm gonna shoot first few targets, well, targets as in everybody. Very quickly, and oh my god, my guns are not doing any damage. Then I'm gonna get 3 headshot kills specifically, because that restores a tiny bit of health to me. Well, I would get headshot kills if the guy didn't duck. I'm sorry, what? 40... Yes, put the guns away. That will surely help your chances of survival. No, that was just me fat fingering. It's not my own mouse. It's a little more sensitive than I expected. So I'm deliberately getting shot down, and then getting 3 headshots to have that sliver of health. Then I'm gonna shoot the wheelchair in the back, which makes him aggro to me. And technically, the wheelchair is a witness. But I can't shoot the wheelchair to kill it. Fortunately, I have the wheelchair's natural enemy over here. And boop. And now the wheelchair is dead, and I get a better gun. There should be 2 guards heading my way. One more. One more. Oh boy, now I'm scared, because I have no health left. Okay, he's on his way. There we go. Oof. And we're good. It's so scary to deal with those guards because if they feel like it, they can just fire one shot and you're down. Nothing you can do about it. And last 2 targets left. We have a reporter over there and a priest over there. Oh, a priest over there. Hey, what's up? And the time is as soon as I shoot him. So, time. Alright, wasn't quite as clean as I was hoping, but you know, some of that stuff is like the exact flavor you want from Hitman, because
Almost all of our resources are online.
you can do so many different approaches to each level that it's fun to sometimes just improvise and see what you can get away with. Really, the only thing that I'm a little disappointed about is in You Better Watch Out, the snowy mission, where I kind of maybe had to cheat a bit to finish the mission. Because notoriously, this game has been done at a lot of marathons, and I think there's been only one instance where it's been finished with all Silent Assassin, like, legitimately. And that run was, I think, like 50-something minutes long. So this run could have been it. It was so close, but no.
You're too slow.
Yeah. That's me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Blood Money. It is my favorite game to go slow in. That's all from me. Feel free to cut off to the next thing.